You're ready to go. Outstand is your foe. Give your all or you'll fall. Now let's begin the show. Welcome to week 7 of the Mega Man Battle Network 6 Blue Moon Tournament. This is going to be a match between ThiaguinhoHP and Ryuzekia. Thiago on the left, Ryu on the right. This matchup is indeed going to be more than just a match, as both Thiago and Ryu have their eyes set on that top 8 cut. So both of them definitely want this match in order to improve their chances. So Grandman S, was that SP? Actually, never mind. I don't think that was SP. But anyway, the Thiago's going to use the rush at the end of the turn, and we're going to see him cross cancel into Killer Cross, taking advantage of Killer Cross and that Magnum. And Thiago's going to be hoping that Ryu stays in Dust Cross. And indeed, we do see Dust Beast come out, and Thiago, there's the Magnum, and there's the Invis. Ryu seemed to have been waiting for that Magnum to go off, and Ryu is most likely to keep his Dust Cross for another turn. Invis is going to counter Groundman SP, and Ryu's still going to take some buster damage, and Thiago's going to give this Element Man to Ryu's anti-Navi, but Ryu is going to be standing over a hole, and Element Man does not have air shoes, so he will not appear in any useful fashion. Now I see Thiago with the Life Arm going into Killer Beast. This most likely means tail arrows, and that's exactly what we're going to see. That's going to be it for Dust Cross. And there's another one, but Ryu is going to quick foot his way out of that one. So Thiago picking up a couple of gun souls. Most likely not going to use them for their intended purpose, but rather going to turn those into tail arrows. But while he's charging, Ryu is going to fire off a Blast Man SP and a chip charge to take out that killer cross. And now we are going to see Thiago just dump those gun souls off for their intended purpose, and this is going to put Thiago in a situation where he's going to pick up Chrono Force and take one last swing for the fences. Ryu is going to have none of that, as he's going to put Meteor Knuckle on a time freeze chain, and that is going to end Thiago before he can bring his army to bear. So this is going to be game 1 in favor of Ryu, putting him up 1-0 in this set. Thiago having an uninstall ready, and he is going to take advantage of any hesitation to get that uninstall off right away. The only way that Ryu could have gotten out of that would have been to mash an anti-damage out, and that's not what happened. Magnum going to decross Ryu, and this is looking to be a strong turn for Thiago, aside from the area situation. The area situation actually looking fairly grim for Thiago, especially considering he has only one area grab. I don't see what this Navi is here. If the Navi is Judge Man, then it might not be as bad as it looks, but this is Element Man, so it's possible that Thiago could be in some trouble regarding his area. even though Ryu is not playing Gregar. Ryu is going to go into Tomahawk Cross and promptly go into Invis, and now he's likely to do his best imitation of Slash Cross, but the holes on the field are going to completely get in the way of what Ryu's trying to do. In Gregar, a Slash Cross player would most likely have had air shoes because running Gregar without air shoes is just very, very risky in general. But as a Falzar player, you have access to that. You have access to that Beast out. You have access to Tengu Cross. Usually, having air shoes on the Navi customizer is considered to be a redundancy, and most Falzar players, myself included, do not have it. Ryu very low on health. Thiago at 500 with a life bar seems comparatively safe, but there are ways to make that 500 health disappear. For example, if this Judgment EX had been a Meteor Knuckle, Thiago might be dead right here. Judgment SP going to get blocked by the life bar, as will the Electric Pulse. Winrack is going to get interrupted because of the uninstall, and Buster Dare is just going to finish off Ryu and bring Thiago the win of Game 2. This will bring the series even at 1-1, and this will be winner take all. Thiago having to watch out for Ryu's Destroy Pulse. Ryu definitely having to watch out for Thiago's Chrono Force, but just as much for his really heavy panel breaking. Magnum going to take out the trap that Ryu has set up, and Ryu going to set up grass, most likely for the element swords that are probably in his J-code folder, or for the Blastman SP that is definitely in there. But Thiago with an Invis just in time to avoid taking that damage. The crack panels behind Ryu are going to restrict his mobility, despite the fact that Ryu is area positive here. But it's turning out not to be quite as helpful for Ryu if he can't use the back half of his panels. So we're going to see what Thiago does to take advantage of this. He does have Chrono Force and Gun Soul, but not the Wind Rack. So this could turn out to be a bit of a debacle if Ryu has a life bar here. But that is a risk that Thiago is willing to take. And despite Grandman SP going off, none of these panels were actually broken. Several were just cracked. So Thiago able to get off a whole lot of damage with the Chrono Force and Gun Soul, and having just 150 HP is going to reduce Ryu's options, because anything that involves trading he can't do, and there's also just basically things that involve him taking damage are going to not be options for Ryu, and Ryu, knowing that, is going to pick up those recovery 300s, and he's going to use the chip charge to dodge the first tail arrow. He is not going to be, it's not going to work quite as well when it comes to dodging the second, and despite the Houdini move from Ryu, he's going to lose his Dust Cross to tail arrow anyway. This is looking dangerous for Ryu, as there's the life bar though to block the grab revenge, but he's going to have to either decross Thiago, or he's going to have to dodge a whole bunch of tail arrows that are just really difficult to dodge, as we see there. Tail arrows will bring Thiago the victory, 2-1, and that will be it for this match. So, as always, I thank you for watching, and Mercury Wings is going to be signing out. Until next time.